Helen Yee here with Eyes on the Game, here being joined by Sugar Sean O'Malley. Now, I feel like we've done quite a few interviews during this time off, but finally, just a week away, March 7th, is it safe to say you can finally start to feel a bit relieved now to return to the octagon?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like, okay, it's about to happen. Like it's starting to feel more real. We leave in a couple days, Sunday for Vegas. So once I'm in Vegas, I think I'll feel like it's real. But like I said, I got one USADA test coming back. I think the results will probably get back like 2, 3, 4 days before the fight. So once that's good, then I'll really feel it. But until then, it's still kind of in the back of my head.
Yeah, and after that happens, you can sleep better at night, right?
Yeah, I've been sleeping good though. So yeah. I've been sleeping good. But yeah, I'll feel a lot better.
Yeah, so let's not get that twisted. But I know a lot of fans of yours were anticipating your return in Houston for UFC 247. Were you able to catch a couple of those fights?
Yeah, I watched a few. I didn't watch the whole card through. I watched my buddy Mario Batista make that 50,000 flying knee. So he's been one of my main training partners for the last 6 years. We grew up as, I think we both had amateur careers and then both moved to Phoenix around the same time. And it's been so cool to watch both of us just kind of rise together and then him do that. So that was cool.
What about the main event, Jon Jones, Dominick Reyes? How did you see that fight?
I watched that fight live. I watched it. I was laying in bed. I was a little tired, and I was trying to focus and trying to kind of judge the rounds. I thought for sure after, I had a feeling they were going to give it to Jones because, like you said, the judging wasn't the best that night. But I thought Reyes won the fight. I thought he won the first 3, lost the last 2. And then I rewatched it a few days later, and I could see how Jones could have won one of those rounds. So I'm not mad at the main event, the judging at that, because I could see, besides the fact that one judge gave him 4 rounds, Jones 4 rounds, which did not make any sense. He definitely didn't win 4 rounds. So the judging was definitely crazy, but Jones Reyes, it would be a cool rematch.
One fight that was just announced, and I know you're not the biggest Henry Cejudo fan, but you did just speak to the Schmo about him fighting Jose Aldo. What is your prediction for that fight, though?
Yeah, Henry versus Jose in Brazil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Henry will probably beat him. I think he's a stud at 135. Aldo did look good at 135. But I think Henry beats him in that.
But speaking of close judging and close scoring, do you think that Jose beat Marlon Moraes?
Yeah, I don't. I would have to. I only watched that fight once, so like I said with the Jones Reyes fight, I maybe go back and rewatch it and get a different thing. But I thought Marlon won that fight, and I was saying how he shouldn't get a title shot off coming off a loss. When the Schmo reminded me that Yoel's coming off a loss, and then I had to eat my words. So. Because I'm really excited about Yoel and Izzy. So it's hard to say. I didn't like the fight. When I saw that they announced Jose versus Henry, I'm like, God, there's just too many guys in the bantamweight division that deserve a shot before someone coming off a loss, even if it was controversial. But the Yoel Izzy thing, it's like everyone knows no one wants to fight that dude, and he's so dangerous. So that fight, it really interests me. Jose versus Henry, not so much, just because I feel like there's so many other guys that deserve a shot.
The Khabib versus Tony Ferguson press conference, that's going down during the fight week on Friday. What's your prediction for that fight?
Damn, I haven't really thought about that too much, because that's the fight after mine, right? 249? Yeah. Whoo! I don't know. I just hope it happens. It has to happen at this point. It just has to happen. Predictions? Ooh, that's tough. I haven't really gave too much thought to it. It would be cool to see Tony Ferguson, cut him up and beat him. I don't have a legitimate prediction though.
But when you say it'd be cool to see Tony cut him up, is it because you're a bigger fan of Tony, or?
I wouldn't say I'm a bigger fan of Tony. I'm a huge fan of Khabib, whatever it is, but. I don't know. I don't have any. I can't pick right now. I'd have to think about it before I made a prediction. I also do not like predicting fights, just because I know how crazy this game is, especially at that high of a level. It's just really who's going to show up that night. Every night Khabib showed up, so it's going to be hard to pick against him.
Yes, but a lot of your fans are excited and counting down, awaiting your return back to the octagon. What would you like to let them know?
Bet the house if you want to make some money. I know I don't think I'm an underdog, so it's hard, but I just don't see how he beats me. I'm too fast. My skills are too high level. I'm too prepared. I just don't see him beating me.